Go and find options and what is available, options out there for you. Choose what you know that you desire and start to write it down. And as you type, and maybe you look at it and say, oh, I won't be able to achieve this. I don't really have the IQ, the capability to be able to qualify. And don't ever underestimate yourself. The power in tithing and the power in obedience. Oh, I don't know how to explain it and how to explain into detail to you. But the only thing that I can take out of there, it's a word of God. If He says you're going to live long and all will go well, well, all will go well. And what is all? It's all. It's your study, it's your health, it's your future, it's everything. It's all. It doesn't say, okay, going to school will, or finding work will, or earning money will, or having a family will. No, it says all. A-L-L, bold, red, double underline. So it's all. Every areas of your life. If you're saying to yourself, okay, I'm going through struggles, so the choice of my friends, people that I hang out with, God will do that all for you. Just being obedient to your parents, staying obedient to them. How do you stay obedient? You'll ask yourself, well, I'm not being obedient to my parents. I live with them. I do things for them. Okay, what about the attitude of your heart? Do you talk back when they're still talking to you? Do you do other things that they ask you to do? Or is it a hard ask to tell you how to do things? And every time they come out of frustration, busy from work, tired from work, and they're still trying to address you because of the work that they trust you to do and you haven't done. Or they trust you to do certain things. Or they ask you to do errand, and you go and you leave that errand and go and do other things, hang out with your friends, go and do the total opposite. Those are little things that you do that show your parents that you are disobedient. You don't love your parents. You don't honor your parents. Honoring your parents is doing exactly on what they had asked you to do. Maybe for you children who are not living with your parents, you're living with your grandparents or your aunties or your uncle. You may not be living with your parents, but the custodians or whoever is looking after you, they become your parents. They become the people staying with you. So you need to honor them. Or honor those who are older than you. You honor them because you're living with them. And your life with them is every day. You are staying with them. And your parents are not together, or they are not staying with you, or they have their own families, or there will be not a time your parents will be ever together, and you hardly see them. So those people who are looking after you, or the couple that are looking after you, or the family that are looking after you, those are your parents now. And you must honor them. You must honor in every area of your life. Staying obedient and having a heart to go out and ask, do you need any help? Don't wait to be asked. To say, or for them to call out, can you come and help me? Be alert and look out. Mom, can I help you with something? Or can I cut up? Nay, already musaka kango. Or mama, already offer and go out of your way to do that. And those are all acts of obedience. And what Charlene shared with us today, not only by acting it out, but you stay connected, you respect them, you honor them. I remember growing up, and when we had our family, when we started our family, my mom stayed with me. After I gave birth to my daughter, she came and she stayed with me until she passed on. And she lived with us all those years. And Gastelevo will remember when my mom was staying with us, and even his mom come every now and then from the village. And when she stayed with me, I still honor her like my mom. I don't treat her like this is my house and I call the shots, or I do the rules. We live like she was heading the house. I honor my mother. And I listen to everything that she says. Yes, we may be paying for the house. That's our house. But I honor my mom. And I don't want her to feel at any time that she owe me anything or she's living there. No. I respect my mom. And I really honored her until she passed on. And when his mom come from the village to come and stay with us, we honor her. And sometimes she'll look at us, or when we go to town, she will look at us because the way she's dressed, she doesn't feel too confident. But we honor her because she's his mom, and she becomes our mom. And you may be listening in today, and sometimes, your friends have grown, you have changed your friends, or you're working in a place, you have become a lawyer, or maybe you become a doctor. One of those scholars that you have gained professional friends. And sometimes you snub your parents. You don't want to be known that they are your parents. Maybe they still live in the village and they come. And you don't want to identify with them or to show that they are your parents. And the Bible is the Bible. And the Word of God is the Word of God. That you need to honor your parents.